and scanned them into the tabulator. The ballots were not scanned until after the polling location was closed for the day of each occurrence. This is a potential violation of Georgia Election Rule 183-1-12-.11 sub 3, which stipulates, and I'm quoting in part, poll officers shall also check that no ballots are left in the printer or anywhere in the enclosed space other than the appropriate ballot box. Any ballots found in the enclosed space that do not belong to a voter currently in the enclosed space shall not be counted, but shall be secured and labeled as unattended ballots. So that's what should have happened, even though these individuals properly did everything except put it in the tabulator. They put it in the wrong place because they got confused, apparently. And so the individuals for the county felt, well, this is a voted ballot, we're going to scan it through. However, that's not the proper process to deal with these two ballots that were put through in that manner.
Okay. Questions by the board for the investigator? Okay. Would Floyd County like to be heard? You have no burden of proof, so you don't have to be heard if you don't want to, but you're welcome to be heard if you'd like.
Virginia Harmon, I am the Floyd County attorney. No, we have no, the investigator has done a thorough job. It was self-reported. Ms. Beck had just come to Floyd County at the time. We have since done a tremendous amount of training of all of our workers. We're continuing that process and hope we'll be in the position to never have this happen again. We've done that training. We're happy to receive the letter of instruction. We'll continue it and are just here to answer any questions that the board might have.
Thank you. Questions for Floyd County from the board? No questions. At this time, I entertain a motion.
I move that we issue a letter of instruction.
There's been a motion to issue a letter of instruction. Is there a second?
Second.
There's been a motion and a second to issue a letter of instruction. Any discussion? All those in favor would say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed would say no. Motion passes. A letter of instruction will be issued. That completes Floyd County on the agenda, so y'all are free to go. And just for the chair's education and information, are there any cases in the cases recommended to be dismissed? Are there any cases that the board would like to pull from the cases to be dismissed? Are there any that would like to be pulled?
Yes.
Okay, if you can give me your list, please.
I would like to pull case 2022-348.
348, number 28, number 28. Number 28. That's the only one?
That's the only one.
Okay, that's the only one. Board Member Lindsay, any cases you'd like to pull? Okay. Board Member Gazelle, is there any you'd like to pull? Okay. What I will do to make the most use of our time as available is I will accept a motion at this time that the cases recommended to be dismissed other than 28 and 7 and 86, 7, which we've already handled, all be dismissed. I'll entertain that motion if anybody's ready to make it. Okay.
Second.
Okay. This motion's been made and seconded. The board, just for those that might be your first meeting, the board traditionally handles these in bulk unless the board member particularly wants one pulled out for particular discussion, and it might be any reason why. But there's been a motion made to dismiss all but 2020-86, which has been handled, and 2022-348, which we're going to pull, and those have been a motion to dismiss in bulk. Sarah? Board Member Gazelle?
Was case 2022-011, Tybee Island, was that continued or not? I believe that was continued.
Continued.
Yeah, Tybee Island was continued.
Yes.
That's right. That's 011 continued. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. You're absolutely correct. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. So now we're going to exclude 2020-086, 2022-011, and 2022-348 from a motion in bulk to dismiss. Is there such a motion? It's been a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and second. Discussion? Okay. Oh,
Chair-
there's discussion?
Mr. Chairman, one comment to be noted in all of these that are to be dismissed, that is that more than the majority, the vast majority of these cases that are to be dismissed are complaints about absentee voting. Although these were investigated and merit being dismissed, I just think the public, and maybe those listening, should hear that we have to deal with many, many complaints about absentee voting. Thank you.
Any further discussion? So we'll have a vote. All those in favor of dismissing all but 2020-086, 2022-011, and 2022-348 in bulk would say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed would say no. Motion carries unanimously. Okay. Since we got a minute, are you ready with, are y'all ready with 2022? Are y'all ready with 2022-348?
328?
2022-348, the one you wanted to pull? 348?
No, it's 320. I'm sorry. You're right. 348. But I believe Mr. Barnes had planned to be here to answer questions about this.
Oh, that's the one at 2:30. Okay, all right, so we're going to
Correct.
hold that. Yep, good job, thank you. All right, so we're holding that to 2:30. Okay. Are there any, just for the board's edification, are there any letters of instruction cases that the board would like to have pulled? Are there any cases for letters of instruction the board would like to have pulled? We'll give Board Member Gazelle a minute. I know this is catching you by surprise, I'm sorry.
Yes. Tab number 32,
Tab 32,
that was SCB 2021-102.
2021-102.
Tab 33,
Tab 33,
2022-106.
2022-106.
And
2022-106.
finally, tab 37, 2020-107.
Okay, that's an Attorney General case, right?
Okay, cool.
All right, so we'll do that. So you want to pull 32 and 33?
Yes.
Okay.
And
And Dr. Johnson, do you have any that you'd like to pull?
yes, tab 34, case
Okay, 34.
217.
Okay, 34. Okay.
I'm sorry. Dr. Johnson, which one?
Tab 34.
Right.
Okay.
So,
Okay. So we've got 29, 30, and 31 cases, letters recommended for, in letters for of instruction that have not been pulled. Is there a motion to issue letters of instruction for those in bulk?
So moved.
It's been a motion. Is there a second? Second. Okay, it's been a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? So there's been a motion, there's no discussion. Is there, so we're ready to vote? All those in favor would say aye. All those opposed would say no. So that motion carries and those are handled. Okay. 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 We're going to take a short recess of 5 minutes while I get my thoughts together on something. So we'll just take a short recess of 5 minutes. Okay. We're back on. So here's what we're going to do. The big case that everybody is interested in is under new business, SEB 2023-001, and they're outside having a press conference right now. Just ignore them and start. I don't think they'd like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to break for lunch. And we'll break for lunch for an hour, and then we'll be back here in an hour, and we'll pick that up first. Is there, ask unanimous consent to that? Okay. So ordered. It's now 12:22, so we'll be back at 1:22.